Tucked just a few miles from downtown Savannah, the Woodville neighborhood is more than just a place, it's a legacy. With roots stretching back to the late 1800s, Woodville began as a blend of farmland and family homes. Over time, it's transitioned with a rural pocket into a close-knit suburban community, yet never lost its peaceful and pastoral charm. Its streets tell stories lined with a mix of new traditional and mid-century modern homes, shaded by oaks and shaped by generations of neighbors who built lives here. Woodville isn't just near Savannah's heart, it is one of the oldest and one of the proudest. Today, the identity is reflected in the voices of residents, the pride in their homes, and the partnerships they built. City leadership, neighbors, and community partners came together for a neighborhood walk aimed at identifying challenges, celebrating progress, and reinforcing relationships that drive real change.
Community walks are a really important way for us to get with community leaders, get together, and walk the community, see the issues, see the progress, and talk to them all together about them and put eyes on the issues.
This walk focused on concerns and priorities raised by Woodville residents, many of which reflect citywide needs.
Our priorities for Woodville are really driven by the priorities of the residents of Woodville, but they're, the priorities that we see all across the city is, folks are concerned about infrastructure, they're concerned about stormwater infrastructure, they're concerned about the conditions of the roadways, and that's something that we know that we've got to be able to address. And we've got ways that we're able to address that, SPLOST programs and other things, but we know that we are a growing city and have growing needs, and we've got to maintain this infrastructure that we've got and make sure that it works for the next 50 years.
Stormwater management in particular was front and center as neighbors voiced concerns about frequent flooding, especially with hurricane season on the horizon.
Our main area right now has been flooding, and we're trying to get the flooding taken care of before hurricane season. If we can take it and get some of the issues resolved pertaining to the flooding that's causing a lot of it, it probably will be minimal, if any, coming into the hurricane season. So we're trying to do that right now and make it a forefront issue.
City officials say steps are already in motion with a drainage map completed and improvement plans underway.
There's a million quick wins, and there's always something that we could do 1% better that's going to bring in a big difference and change for the way that we approach service to our community. I think, being here and listening to our neighborhood leaders is a really big, important part of that. But of course, we need to be able to show up every time there's a neighborhood association meeting, and we do. One of the things that is going to be a quick win for us is for all the action items that we took down today, we're going to get a response back to this community in just a few weeks.
For the last 20 years, we've been working on the Woodville plan. We got plans for these 3 communities, but we have not been adhering to the plan. We have not worked out the action part of the plan. So what the residents have been asking for the last 20 years have not been achieved. Drainage, stormwater, we talked about that last night. Infrastructure, I just recently gave you another letter on the bypass road. I want the residents to know that everything that you all mentioned to me that we witness and see, I have taken your issues to City Hall, to city government. So now I am going to have to do some things differently, because if you keep doing the same things, you're going to do what? You're going to get the same results. You have a new strategic plan. Thank you, City Manager. And that plan is more inclusive. It's a community benefit strategic approach, trying to put the needs of the residents and the residents at the head where they should be of city government, because we work for them. We have done that. Now it's about changing the culture in city government to match that strategic plan so we could achieve some different results.
For neighbors, the walk wasn't just about problems. It was about pride, progress, and partnership.
My hope is that when they saw Woodville, they said this is a great, thriving neighborhood. They see where improvements can be done. Nothing's perfect, but we live here. This is our home, and we take great value and pride in it. It was a great day today. We saw lots of areas for improvement. We saw areas that we can expound on and make better, do better. When you know better, you do better. And that's what we're working on, to make Woodville a great place to live.
As Savannah grows, neighborhood walks like this helps ensure every community grows together.
Okay, great job.